Okay. Again. Again.
Oh my God.
Old Dan Tucker was a fine old man. Washed his face in the frying pan. Combed his hair with a wagon wheel. And died with a toothache in his heel.
Okay, now do it, Bud Bauer.
No, do Bud Bauer.
Bud Bauer.
I didn't say that.
Now.
Oh, Bud Bauer is a fine old man. Washed his face in the frying pan. Combed his hair with a wagon wheel. And died with a toothache in his heel.
So you're afraid you're gonna still have your toothache?
Huh?
So you think your toothache is gonna stay?
Yeah, I've got it. I've got a corn on that heel, and it's like a toothache.
Oh, he tells the doctors all the time that he's got, they ask him if he's got any pain, and he says, yeah.
Tell us a story.
Huh?
Tell us a story.
A story.
Tell us about bringing the cow.
Can't remember any.
Yes, you can.
Oh, I can.
Oh, it's about the circus land. Where you hit the
Tell
wall.
them about rounding up the cows up at the mountain, Bud. Hey, Richard.
Well, you know, last year I got an award for the Cowboy of the Year. Okay? And anyway, I thought about it, and I thought, I don't match that. But then I think back, my brother and I, out here to the stockyards, we drove 78 head of cows, or yearling steers, up 14, up to Woods Ranch, the two of us. Maybe it was a cowboy one.
You're our #1 cowboy.
Huh?
You're our #1 cowboy.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of guessing. You know, it just kind of dwindles. Think back at this, when they give me that award, I thought, oh, there's a lot of other people ought to have that award. Because I'm no longer a cowboy. But anyway, I got thinking about some of the things. I can remember one time I had Deborah and Richard up by Woods Ranch. Anyway, when we was herding sheep, okay, and I was camped in that cedar campground. Had the sheep wagon there. Anyway, Richard and Deborah went with me. I had to go through a little gate, and I had the horse with me, and I took them with me, and then I got them off while I went through the gate. Anyway, that horse, I looked back, and he just scooped him out of the way and come on through the gate. That's kind of horses and stuff we used to have.
His name was Nibby. That horse. He's a good horse.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
You're gonna get a picture.
I don't know what she's saying.
Hey, buddy. Hey.
Annette.
Hey.
Bud, Annette.
Get a picture before the
What
sun
about
goes
that
all the way
story
down.
He's not gonna come and give me
him
a
and
bird
Arlen
hug.
had talked about?
Get over
had an old
here.
ambulance.
Get over here and give me a.
Oh, that's when
Come on.
he was herding sheep.
Trying to talk about that.
Bud,
Oh yeah. That's my big boy.
She's been hit.
it's hard to get his attention.
There's my big boy too. Oh.
Hey,
Oh, is it clean?
Dad,
tell him the story about the ambulance, herding the sheep with the old ambulance for
Huh?
Rice
Jones?
Jones, and he had an ambulance.
Huh?
He had that ambulance that wasn't that Rice Jones?
That had what?
The ambulance.
The what?
Ambulance.
ambulance.
Huh?
An ambulance.
Call me an ambulance.
An ambulance.
911.
I can't hear.
That you carry people in to go to the hospital. An ambulance.
In an ambulance.
Yeah.
Remember, you herded sheep. You herded sheep.
Yeah, I heard it.
In the
Chief.
snow. No. When you come off the mountain with the ambulance and all that herd of sheep in the snow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Rice was snowed in up there. Everybody pretty well come off of the mountain. But anyway,
Look at them.
it was snowed in. And anyway, we was up there about 4 days, and Rice was quite a wine drinker. Okay? And he had a little gallon, a little bit in a gallon here, and a little bit in a gallon there and there. Anyway, in 4 days, he got up, and we got up, and because it had kept snowing and snowing, so. Anyway, we got up, and anyway, he had an old army ambulance. And so we had a few bales of hay in the back of that. We took that and brought those sheep down Canary Mountain, single file in those tracks. They went from the top up of Canary Mountain clear down to the temple, to the foot of that mountain.
Single file. Can you imagine what that was like?
Anyway, you can still see where you used to take them up there because the trail's still visible. They don't trail it anymore, but you can see where it was wiped out because they trailed them for a lot of years. Francis,
Oh, good. She
Cover,
made it.
sit down.
see how can
Yeah.
Where'd you find out?
Oh my gosh. He's got to break it up. Tell us more.
more? Okay, one fall, we was bringing the cows off the mountain down Highway 14. And we got down there quite a ways, but that's when I worked for the city. And anyway, they made quite a push that you had to wear a hard
She
hat
needs to go get her
for this thing.
Go get your
Anyway, I was pushing those cows, and I had that silver hard hat. I still got it. Anyway, a woman driving up there stopped and asked me why I was wearing that hard hat. And I said, it's required. And that's all it took.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
When was that? What year was that?
huh?
What year were you wearing the hard hat?
When?
Yeah.
When? What year?
Yeah. Remember?
How can he
It
hear you?
probably have to be in about 1960. It was after we were married, I think.
Well,
But anyway, this here woman was from California that asked me why I was wearing a hard hat. And that's what I told her. I said it's required.
you got anything else to
Talk
say?
about. I do.
You want to tell us anything more?
I do.
No,
I do. I do.
because I can't think of anything.
Tell us about going out west to milk the cows in the winter and having to wrap your legs with the.
Okay.
Tell you about he used to slide down the college couch.
We
with a
used
red
to
hat.
live up here on 600 West and about 100 North. Okay, my dad used to ride from there out to the old place over there and milk the cow. But anyway, keep warm, he used to wrap his legs up with burlap bags. Anyway, he'd go milk the cows and bring it. When he'd get back, the milk was froze. That's how cold it was. That had to be in about 1936.
Deborah, don't we want Mom and Dad?
About the circus lounge. Circus lounge. Yeah, circus lounge. Hey,
Hey, let's go take a picture.
hey, hey. Tell us a story about the circus lounge.
Huh?
Tell the story about the circus lounge.
I can't hear you.
The circus lounge.
The what? Cows?
Circus.
Circus lounge.
The fight. The fight. Fighting.
What?
Tell us the story about the circus lounge.
Or down at Canaryville.
Down at the circus lounge.
Huh?
The circus lounge.
Take your gum out of your mouth.
A fight.
Fighting me?
Down at the circus lounge.
I never was in a fight.
Let's go take a picture.
At the circus lounge. At the circus lounge.
Huh?
Circus lounge.
Say it lower.
I can't hear you.
Circus lounge. Tell us about the story about the circus lounge.
About what now?
Circus lounge.
He
I
does.
can't tell what you want me to do.
Oh well, just let it go.
We're going to get food.
You forgot that.
Tell us about a good fight.
Fighting?
In,
I used to do a lot of that.
in Canaryville.
Huh?
In Canaryville.
Yeah,
Tell us one of those.
yeah, this dance hall down to dance hall down to Canara, and then the one down where you turn off and go to Tarkerville. There used to be a little dance hall there, and I remember that Earl Kenny used to play in that orchestra. Anyway, at that dance hall. And I remember I was going with a gal that lived in Tokerville, and she rounded me up a fight. Okay. Anyway, we got in the dance. Anyway, we come out and went blow to blow for a bit. But anyway, I talked to that gal and asked her how he looked. and he looked pretty tough. But anyway, I didn't have a mark on me. Carlos Hartley was the referee on that fight. Anyway, that's what Connie Bringhurst was her name, and she lived in Tokerville. Okay. Anyway, he was pretty well punched out, and I didn't have a scar.
It's flashing.
Carlos lined up all the fights. Down. I went to school to grind. I used to have to do that to protect myself.
Line you up a fight, huh?
Yeah, I used to take fights there. Yeah.
Soon. As I hit the table again.
She line it up, huh?
He'd get laid up on the top. Wake it up. I guess I can. Forgot.
Yes, I can. I forgot.
Oh, really?
Anderson Junction, that's where that was. And the place where the orchestra used to play still stands down there, off to the side of the road where you turn and go to Tokerville.
That's where the fight
The
was?
girl Kenny lived up the street here. Anyway, later on, but at that time he wasn't married, but he used to play in that orchestra. I guess those was the good old days.
That's right.
I guess I pretty well held my own.
What?